Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Vail Valley Live. I'm Tricia Swenson here in our studios at the Grand Hyatt Vail. We just saw Dom Panetta out in Vail Village at the bottom of Bridge Street, looking out at the gorgeous Vail Mountain. So cool to be here right now because we've got fresh snow for you to enjoy. Lots of fresh snow. In fact, I think we got a little more surprise storm. We got Carlin back here behind the controls. Carlin, I swear, even when they just say, oh, maybe 2 inches will fall, we get more. It's just been an amazing winter so far. So we have a lot to tell you about with grooming reports and what's going to be open today because we're going to be dropping ropes at Beaver Creek. So we're going to let you know about that terrain alert so you can get out there. Lives open at 9 on both mountains, Vail and Beaver Creek. So you got a little time to get ready to go, but I wouldn't waste too much time because the roads are a little bit slick. We'll give you the road report as well. So we have a lot to get through in the first hour. So let's get right to it. Hey, and if you want to chat with us this morning on Facebook or YouTube, you can do so. You can always hit like on our Facebook page, set those alerts so you know when we're live. Subscribe to our Vail Valley Live on YouTube. You can watch those at any time, but if you're watching during the live show, that's when you can chat. And then also, you can find us on Outside Television, which is Channel 17 here on Comcast in the Vail Valley. So a couple different ways to watch. But before we go out to Dom, let's give you a look at what's going on with the weather. We've got some hazardous weather conditions going on. We have a winter weather advisory for today, tonight, Wednesday, and Wednesday night. We are in this storm cycle for a while. So what this means for today, snow showers mainly before 11 a.m. We're looking at temperatures in the teens right now, not too cold because of this insulating blanket of clouds we have over us. And then later on today, we'll see a high into the 30s. Now, the winds out of the west, about 5 to 10 miles per hour, so that could create some blowing snow, especially in the higher elevations. The chance of precipitation today is 80%. Daytime snow accumulations, 2 to 4 inches possible. And then tonight, another 50% chance of snow, maybe another 1 to 3 inches possible this evening. Wednesday, we can maybe see maybe about an inch, and this is all on the valley floor. We could get a lot more up on the mountains. And then Wednesday night, we'll start to see things taper off. And then by Thursday, maybe some partly cloudy conditions. So here's kind of what we're calling for, maybe 9 in the next couple of days. And then we take a little break for the weekend, good for travel, good for just getting some sunny days in the slopes. And then we'll get another storm by next weekend. Now, we do have over 750 acres that'll be open for you over at Beaver Creek today. So we're so excited to announce that Strawberry Park is going to be opening up. We'll also have Rose Bowl opening up. And then we'll be able to connect between Bachelor Gulch and Beaver Creek. So this is super awesome that we can have this for you. So a few more lifts, a few more, runs for you as well. So really excited to have this big announcement. They opened up Red Tail last weekend, just for the races. And we're super cool that they did that. So we love it when we can hear when ropes are dropping. A lot of times they just kind of do these little stealthy moves and you don't know the ropes are dropping. Well, we were able to find out about this one. So Strawberry Park Express and Rose Bowl Express will be open for the season starting today, and we'll be riding on more than 750 acres. We'll have the rope drop on Upper Pleasant Fords, Ripsaw, and Stacker. So you might want to bring out the snorkel for this one. I would try to get to the Beaver Creek lifts right away. Get there early so you can get on that first or second chair, and then go on up and maybe get the Ripsaw rope drop. I think it's going to be amazing in Rose Bowl. But let's bring in Dom Panetta. He is standing by in Vail. And Dom, wow, this is exciting. We've got ropes dropping, more terrain opening. They just opened up Golden Peak. So just to the east of you, we have now that portal open. And I don't know if you know this, but if you ever see that line at Gandhi 1, really long, maybe going down Bridge Street, you just walk another 5 minutes. And there's hardly ever a line at Rivabon. And if there is, it's only a one-sided maze. So it actually goes faster than you think.
Yeah. Golden Peak is a fun little spot that not a lot of people know about. So yeah, I mean, like Trish said, you just walk another 5 minutes and you got it.
Yeah.
my personal favorite spot to get on the mountain is Cascade Lift, which also is open, right?
Yes.
And
Yep.
I think that's right by our studio. So maybe after we're done here, Trish, maybe we should get out on the mountain together.
I know. It's about, 20, 30, 40 steps away from here. So we can definitely get up there and come back down to the resort when you're done. But it's so good to see all of this snow. I think we got 6 inches new in the last 24 hours. And we're reaching the 100-inch mark at both Vail and Beaver Creek. We're in the 90s right now. This is kind of unheard of for December 6th. I mean, it's not completely unheard of. It's happened before, but it's just nice to have this early snow. November was such a stealthy snow month with those surprise 9 inches or like, oh, we got 6 inches today. All these little surprise powder days, especially midweek. And there's not going to be many people up there today. You might have the mountain to yourself.
Yeah, and Trish, it's not that cold out here right
Yeah.
now. It looks cold, but I can't see my breath all that much, and I don't really need my gloves. I don't need the hand warmers today. So if you're getting out on that mountain today, it's you don't have to it's no overkill
Yeah.
today on dressing up. So make sure you get out there. But Trish, I do have to say something. There are downsides to all this snow. My back has taken a beating from all the shoveling.
You've been shoveling. Oh my gosh. I know. And it's been that heavy snow this last storm cycle. Like last week, we had the light, fluffy, cold temperature kind of snow. This one is the heavy snow. So, wow. Is that a technique to stay in shape for hockey? Do you find yourself
It's either
shoveling?
I don't know if it's a technique to stay healthy or get injured more because right now my back's not feeling too good. But I would love to hear from the viewers any tips or tricks on how they get snow out of the driveway or their walkways. I've picked up a snow blower recently, and that's
Really?
helped with the light snow, but I haven't figured out the heavy snow yet.
Okay. Yeah. We might need to have some callers come on in and let Dom know. Maybe they could come over and give you a lesson. Yeah, Dom, this is the year to make sure you got a snowplow or you've got a driver that comes to your driveway or your apartment or something because it is going to be tricky out there. Hey, but I have to ask you, how did the Yeti hockey opener go? Dom is one of our star players at the Yeti hockey. You had Jackson Hole Moose down. What happened on Friday and Saturday?
Yeah, it was a great opening weekend. We sold out our barn. That's what in hockey we call it, the rink, the barn.
Okay.
But yeah, we sold it out. There's about 1,500 people there night one. And then usually Saturday night is a little bit less people, but still such a good turnout. Last year we averaged about 850 people per game.
Yep.
So we're already averaging over 1,000 people this year. It's continuing to grow and becoming a staple in the village. So super happy about the turnout, and it looked like everybody had a really fun time.
Oh yeah, no, that's awesome. Well, what were the outcomes of the game? Who won?
Yeah, you notice why I didn't say the outcomes. We lost both games, but they were really close games, like 1-goal games, back and forth, a lot of lead changes. So the only thing fans were saying was they wish there was more fights. So when Brett comes to town in 2 weeks, I can guarantee you there'll be a couple fights that game.
Oh my gosh, do you wish there were more fights? I mean, it must be kind of scary to get in fights. Like, I wouldn't want to get in a fight.
I think I told you, I learned my lesson last year. I got about 3 staples in the side of my head from a New York Fire Department hockey player. So that was my lesson on maybe I should just stick to scoring goals.
Yeah, totally. You just stick to scoring the goals, making the game happen. Yeah, you just keep your distance from some of those fighters out there. It's not boxing. Oh my gosh. Well, you're a little injured, did I hear?
I am. I hurt my neck, but it was from sleeping. It was nothing physical. I woke up one morning and just couldn't move my neck.
Oh my God.
It's from all the shoveling, I'm telling you.
Yeah, it is. Let's blame it on the shoveling. That's what's going on. Well, I know you've got the Howard Head sports medicine therapist helping the team, so hopefully they can get you back to. Can you look left and right? Can you?
Look at that. Look at that.
Okay, so in the car
Doing
you're
pretty
like
good.
you're moving the whole body when you're driving.
Oh. It's tough. It is very tough, and I get made fun of constantly by my girlfriend. She'll be like, "Hey Dom," and I'll turn and I'm like, "Yeah."
You got to do what you got to do. That's how you're going to get your neck around. Okay, so now your next game, is it your next home game is December 17th, correct?
Yep. Correct. Yeah, that's going to be against the Breck Vipers, which is our big rivalry game. And we play them 6 times this year. We increase the games a couple times because we know the fans love that game.
Yeah.
And we want to give the fans what they want. So
okay.
We schedule them a few more times.
Now, I know sometimes when you play the Breck Vipers, you'll do one game in one town, and then like the next night it'll be in the other town. Are you doing that? Or since you're playing them so many times, are you just going to stay one town one weekend and that pattern?
I think it works out for both teams to do the home and home, which is the one night there, the one night here, because, like I said, we usually pack the crowd one night a week.
Yeah.
So that gives us that one game to pack it, and then they do the same over in Breck. They're able to fill their stadium. It's not as big as ours, but it's a fun atmosphere over there as well.
They have a smaller barn over there.
Smaller barn.
See, I'm learning.
And Trish, yeah, I'm teaching you all the hockey language. What do they call me? What did I tell you?
The Band-Aid.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what they call players that are always hurt in hockey, Band-Aids.
Oh, well, you're no Band-Aid. You're quite an asset to the Eddie Hockeys, so they're so lucky to have you. We're lucky to have you, too. And thank you for standing outside in the snow today. Looks like it's still really coming down. We might have to see, don't scrape off your hat. Let's see how much you have on your hat or your snow coat later on today. Yeah. All right, we're going to let Dom roam around and see what he can find. I bet you there might be some people in first chair today because, hey, 6 inches of powder, that requires some people to get the morning off because their office has a rule. If it snows 6 inches or more, then they get to go out skiing for, a short period in the morning, maybe an hour or two, a couple hours, go into the office late today. But Dom, we're going to get to the roads. And how was your drive in this morning? You probably didn't have to go very far, but what was that like?
So I have a Jeep lifted with big tires, and I used to live in Arizona, and I was slamming my head into a door because I'm like, why did I buy this car? It's worst gas mileage of all time. But then I come to Colorado, and it starts snowing, and I'm like, oh, this is the best car to be in. It's like a tank. Yeah. So my drive over was in 4-wheel drive the whole way. Okay. Going about 35 miles an hour on the highway and just trying to make it safe, just being safe out there.
Yeah, you know what? I came in from Edwards, and hey, the plows, boy, give them some room and give them some time because I don't think they've been able to catch up with this. So I think the snow came down fast and furiously, and they just haven't been able to get there. I saw a lot of plows kind of going to where they need to go, a lot of the side streets, a lot of the driveways. But and then I slid through a stop sign. Luckily, Dom, we're going to work so early, there really usually isn't anyone at this intersection, so it was fine. But I was like, okay, no one's around, but I'm just kind of sliding through the stop sign. So please take it slow today. Allow some extra time. If you're one of those people that are able to work from home, that sort of thing, maybe just for a couple hours, maybe just give the plows some time to clear out these streets. But here it is. We're looking at it right now. You could see those plows out there. I like the slow speeds that I'm seeing. And Dom, my other tip today is going to be follow distance. All right? Because if you allow, a couple car lengths, you make a marker on the side of the road. Maybe it's a sign, and you count 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3. Like if you wait a couple seconds before you cross that sign that the car ahead of you hit, that's going to help you in case something goes wrong in their world. It's not going to affect your world. So it's just yeah. Yep.
That's a good rule to have, and I have that rule driving in any condition. So okay. But make sure you have it in these conditions for sure.
Okay, perfect. All right. Hey, we're gonna get to a break. We'll be back with more Vail Valley Live. We'll check in with Dom. We'll see you soon.
In the extraordinary, we're free to discover more together. Experience it for yourself this winter. Get your lift tickets today.
Hi, I'm Peggy Ziegler, fashion guru and stylist for the outlets at Silverthorne. I'm here to share with you an amazing place called the Colorado Welcome Center. We've got fabulous brochures on all the nearby places and towns and things to do right here while you're in Summit County and visiting the outlets at Silverthorne. And of course, pick up your Elite Savings Card booklet, offering you fabulous discounts and a rewards program too. See you soon.
We are back in time now to take a look at your today's Vail Daily. It is Colorado Gives Day. This is a statewide initiative to give where you live. Last week we had Give Tuesday, and that's kind of the national giving day. We have Black Friday, Small Business Day, Cyber Monday, Giving Tuesday, and last Tuesday we had a bunch of the nonprofits show up at the Four Eagle Ranch and do a big rally there to get people excited and informed on what this means in Eagle County. So if you go to Eagle County, Colorado Gives, that's the website you need to check out, and that is going to let you know all the different nonprofits that are participating in this. You can also go to the statewide coloradogives.org for more information, but Give Where You Live, your dollars are going to go further due to Community First Foundation and First Rank. They're not going to quite be doubled, but they will be enhanced. Kind of think of it as your donation on steroids. So we want to make sure that you know about this, but Colorado Gives Day, a nice wrap in today's paper. Lots of great nonprofits that'll speak to you. And if you need to, feel the need to donate, if you want to donate time, treasure, talent, this is the time to do it. So check that out in today's Vail Daily. Colorado Gives Day, going to be going on all the way through midnight tonight. But on the cover, of course, we're talking snow. This is the big headline for today. Lots of snow. We're in a winter weather advisory all the way through Wednesday night. But on the cover, you can see snow falls heavily over the weekend at Beaver Creek. More snow is expected through the weeks. That's a beautiful shot that Chris Dillman took at the Beeve. And they're dropping ropes at the Beeve. Strawberry Park and Rose Bowl will be open for you today, bringing their acreage up to 750 acres. But on today's headline, Giggin' for a Livin', part 2 in a series. Local musicians are essential in a resort market where après-ski is second only to skiing, but it often takes several jobs to make it work. Learn more about this and learn about our Making It Work series that the Vail Daily is debuting this week in today's paper. This will start on page A2. Also in today's paper, Town Council to take a first look at Stewart Vail Plan. The council will evaluate the plan's first 2 strategic pillars today. And then we've got fun news in sports. At the Birds of Prey, you might be wondering, what are all those birds doing there? So those belong to the Raptor Education Foundation. They are always a part of this event, but the photography has been a part of this event since 2009, and it actually comes from a photographer in St. Louis, Missouri. So learn a little bit about this. these special pictures that are being hung all over the world with Alexander Amat Kilde taking the last batch of photos, taking first place both days. Those photos will be going back to Norway with him. And then this weekend, don't forget, we've got the Ugly Sweater Fun Run. It's returning to Vail on Saturday. It's going to be a fun little short event. You can wear your ugliest sweater, your craziest clothes. It's going to be great. So you can find out more about that on page 827. Grab your paper today. It's free in newspaper dispensers from Eastville all the way down in Gypsum, or you can always just go online to get your headlines and find out about breaking news, especially with the roads. We could see some closures on I-70 today, so do keep it slow out there. Here's a look at our road report. And Dom mentioned that he was driving in about 35 miles per hour. I was going about 40, and it is very snow-packed out there, and it's icy underneath. I even got reports that there was rain down in Eagle, so be careful through those S-turns in Walcott. Here we go. We can see traffic moving slower than normal, which is good. You want to reduce those speeds. You also want to keep the follow distance between you and the vehicle ahead of you. Just increase that today. Just do it, because you're going to want to stay safe out there on the roads. So, and if you want to come out for the mountain openings, 9 a.m. is when they open, but take it easy. Allow plenty of time to get here, and you'll stay safe and keep others safe as well. Okay, Carlin, what do we have next? Well, I got to tell you about the giveaway. Okay, so here's what we're doing. We've got, since it's Colorado Gives Day, Eagle County Gives Day, if you give today, we'll give to one, give to many, we're going to be giving away this men's quarter zip smart wool base layer. These are excellent antimicrobial, which means you're not going to smell at après ski, which is so amazing. We also have a Vail Mountain Coffee and Tea gift card, and to keep your coffee and tea warm, we've got a Hydro Flask coffee mug with the Outside TV logo on that. So what you're going to do is, if you give to Eagle County Colorado Gives.org, you're going to let us know. You're going to DM us at our Instagram page, Vail Valley Live. And what you see is what you get. So this is a men's size large. So no exchanges for colors or sizes. If you know someone that could use this, or if you could use this, make sure you DM us at Vail Valley Live at our Instagram, and these will be yours. We'll be talking about this throughout the show. But let's check it out to Dom right now and see where he's roamed off to. Okay, all right. Yeah, it seems like it's snowing even heavier. It's accumulating on the jacket, the snow report on your jacket.
Yeah, it's coming down. It's big flakes right now, and I don't know if it's too late now, but they had a couple guys on top of the gondola roof, knocking all the snow down. I don't know if you've ever seen that, but first time for me seeing it, and it's pretty interesting how they do that. And not sure why they do it, but they must have their reasons.
Yeah, you know what? I've seen that. And you know what? They always make sure that no one's down below. All the employees know where they need to stand. And what's crazy, too, is can you imagine being that guy? I think they're roped in. I think they're kind of tethered in. And, maybe they have special shoes, but, it must be pretty slippery up at the top of Gondola 1. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. So they're getting that
ready.
Hopefully
they're not getting it ready for people to go up there. I don't know. Hopefully we keep people on the bottom floor of the gondola. But they got guys out here shoveling and doing all the work, getting it ready. And we have about 4 people in line already. So like you said, Trish, there are going to be a couple people here waiting to get those first turns in.
Okay, maybe you should go over and talk to them, find out what they're seeking. Why it's a Tuesday. Wow, good for them.
Yeah.
Well, I guess, we got 6 inches new. That's enough. And like I said, there's that powder day rule at a lot of places, a lot of workplaces. Here's a little footage. This was from last Friday. John LeConte with the Vail Daily. He went out. They were dropping some ropes last Friday. It's pretty awesome. Dom, do you like powder or do you like just carving it up?
I enjoy both. I have 2 pairs of skis. I got my powder skis and I got my resort groomer skis. So
Yeah.
depending on the day, like a day like today, I'm definitely going to get out there and get some turns in and hopefully get up to my waist like I just saw in that last video, because that looks fun.
Okay. Hey, are you back on slope? Are you back on the slopes
Yes.
yet?
Oh, by the way, I have news. My pass never got suspended. It was just a warning. The guy ended up saying, hey, you know what? He's been a good stewardess of the mountain up until this point, so we're just going to give him a little bit of a warning. So, yeah, I've actually been skiing quite a bit lately, and I've really
Okay.
enjoyed it. And thank you. Scott is the guy's name. So if you ever see the yellow jacket named Scott, just tell him Dom says thank you, and that I really appreciate it, because 28 days would have been killer.
Okay, good. Well, I'm glad you're back on. But yeah, what happened was, what was it, opening weekend, and you got into a little trouble?
Yeah, I was. I thought there was a little bit of a buffer. I thought you were allowed to weave in and out of the boundary rope, but don't do it.
Yeah,
Let me
yeah.
warn you right now. Don't do it.
Well, and you know what you can tell them? You could say, "Hey, I'm going to be now the poster child of like what not to do, and I have this platform where I can let everyone know." So yeah,
Yeah.
so you can make sure that you spread the safety messages this winter.
Yeah. You know, Trish, that's a good idea. Maybe I should just start breaking all the rules and be like, hey, it's okay. I'm just here to show people what not to do.
Yeah, you're like the don't person. Like, oh my God, like
Yeah.
slash. Okay, do not
Right.
do.
I could wear like a big like circle with an X through it on my jacket and
Yeah,
say,
don't
don't
follow
do this.
me.
What this guy?
Yeah. Do not try this at home. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally. Okay, well, and you know what? Let's talk about a couple safety rules. Yesterday, we were talking, Ken and I were mentioning that skier bridge when you go down to the gondola in Lion's Head. And although it's wider than it was, the one we just had before it, we got a new one several years ago, it still funnels in. And that's not when you want to be buttering the catwalk or doing anything like that. You want to just point them straight, get to the lift, and then don't stop right in front of like lift 8 to be like, hey, where are we gonna go next? Like, do that outside of the maze, and then
Yes.
go in. Like, it
Yes.
drives me nuts.
Yep. Hey, always be courteous of your surroundings. That's what I tell everybody. There's always people behind you. Catwalks are the worst place to just stop immediately. If you fall, that's one thing, but if you're just skiing along and you go ahead and do a hockey stop in the middle of the run, not a great spot to do it. And same thing like Trish said, the Gandhi for Lion's Head is right after the bridge, so there's people walking up without their skis on. You got to be a little slow and courteous, and then you can go around them. They also bore route around them, but yeah, just be careful over there. It can become a traffic jam at times.
Yeah, definitely. Well, hey, let's take it to a break. I can just see the snow accumulating, even on your eyelashes. Like, it's crazy. All right, go find those people, see where they're from, and what they're doing here. Okay, we'll be back with more Vail Valley Live. Once again, you are participating in Colorado Gives Day, Eagle County Gives, Colorado.org. You can maybe win the Smartwool men's base layer quarter zip size large. We'll also throw in Vail Mountain Coffee and a gift card and a Hydro Flask mug. Outside television, once again, we're on Outside TV every 30 to 8:30. We're also YouTube and Facebook. And you know what? We did have a chat. I just have to address the chat here because we had Jerry asking, can you pre-buy Yeti tickets? You know what, Jerry? We'll bring Don back in after this break, and we will find out if you can pre-buy the Yeti tickets, especially against the Breckenridge Vipers, only one night, because then they're going over to Breck the second night, and they sold out last week. So, good question. We'll address that when we come back, and we'll let you know what's happening up at Beaver Creek. So stay tuned.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We are for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% on the best designer brands. Visit outlets at silverthorne.com for current sales and events.
My name is Carrie Mae Wack, and I'm with the Eagle Valley Library District, and today I'm at our Eagle branch featuring our Spark Studio. So this is our maker space lab, or the place where you can come try new technology. We have software, hardware, pretty much anything that you can use to make and create. We have some sort of version in our maker space. Thanks for checking out the Spark Studio with me today. Make sure to come back to the Eagle Public Library and check it out for yourself.
Welcome back to Vail Valley Live. What a day. We have 6 inches new on Vail Mountain and on Beaver Creek. We're dropping ropes on terrain over at the Beeve as well. We'll open up Strawberry Park, and we're going to open up Rose Bowl, Ripsaw, a Stacker, Upper President's Fords. You might want to be over there for the rope drop. I think that's where the powder is going to be all collected. 90 inches of snow over already at both resorts. It is crazy to have this amount of snow already for December 6th. But let's give you a look at the weather right now so you can find out what is going on. Basically, we're in a winter weather advisory according to the National Weather Service today, tonight, tomorrow, and Wednesday night. So by Thursday, we'll start out with some snowflakes. We'll see a little sunshine, and then basically mostly sunny all throughout the weekend. Current temperatures, we're in the upper teens. And Dom, who's out in Vail Village right now, he said doesn't feel too bad. He can't see his breath. He doesn't need his hand warmers today. So we're looking pretty good. So we'll start to see those temperatures go up later on mid-afternoon into the 30s, right around freezing mark 32, which could be kind of dangerous because that's when the snow starts to melt and then it refreezes. The higher you go, Vail Pass, that's going to be a mess today. So allow plenty of time. But we could see maybe a daytime accumulation of 2 to 4 inches possible today, another 1 to 3 tonight, and then maybe another inch tomorrow, and then maybe another 1 to 2 inches Wednesday night. So a little bit here and there. We'll take what we get. I always say I'll believe it when I see it because you never know what's going to be right with what the models are going to say. So here's what we've got going on. And these totals are wrong. I just checked Vail Mountain, and their snow total is 6 inches in the last 12 hours. So that's got a wrong snow total on it, just so you know. All right, but once again, they are going to be dropping the ropes over at at Beaver Creek. 9 o'clock is when we open Centennial Lift and all the other lifts. And then here in Lion's Head at Golden Peak and right here Cascade Chair 20, as well as Lion's Head, or Vail Village, we've got 9 a.m. starts on all of those lifts as well. The lifts close here at 3:30. So this says 4. That's just for Beaver Creek. Beaver Creek stays open to 4. Vail does not. They don't open till 4 till later on, maybe in February when the daylight hours become a little longer. And that's simply because Vail is so big. The ski patrol has to get out and do the sweep. They got to get their business done. And with the sun setting as early as it does right now, it closes at 4:30 on the front side. So let's bring in Dom, because, hey, Dom, we had a question from one of our viewers. Jerry, real quick, can we get Yeti hockey tickets in advance if we want to buy our tickets for the Vipers? Okay.
Yeah, you can get those tickets on the VailYetiHockey.com website.
Okay. All right.
Under the ticket sales.
Okay, who do you have here?
So I got the Tuesday interval tribe here.
Oh, hi, yeah. Oh, hi. I know these ladies. Hi, Lise. Hi, Kim.
Morning. Yeah, we do a run every Tuesday, and it just so happens we had 6 inches this morning, so we should have brought skis, but we're going to go. Some of us are going to go swim to skis now and get in line.
Awesome. What was the route today?
Straight up Bear Tree.
Oh, there's Bobby. Bobby and the
Twice,
lady.
so
Hi, Bobby.
There he is. There I am, Tricia.
Okay, tell us about this group and how can people become involved?
It's free. 7 a.m. Covered Bridge. We meet every Tuesday morning, rain or shine, unless it's under about 6 degrees, then it's not healthy for your lungs to do high intensity intervals. But we rotate through coaches and we welcome visitors and locals to show up at 7 a.m. any Tuesday at the covered bridge. And the shoulder seasons, we go to Berry Creek. But for the rest of winter, we will be here on Vail Mountain.
Oh, that's awesome. And about how many, how long, what's the distance, what's the time commitment?
Commit to about an hour and 15 minutes. Technically, it's only about 18 minutes worth of work. We do interval bouts and we go back to the group, so you're never lost, whether you're walking, jogging, or hiking. But yeah, expect to be out here for about an hour and 15 minutes.
Mm-hmm. And in the winter, bring spikes or yak tracks.
Okay, perfect. Perfect. Look at. All right. What does the group think? Elise, how'd you do today?
It's good. There's a lot of snow. I encourage people to come out and test it.
Okay, perfect.
A couple of them are catching first chair after this.
Oh, awesome. Okay, good. Well, way to get after it this morning, everybody. That's perfect. So it's Tuesdays, start at the Cover Bridge, 7 a.m. Oh, what a great way to get out of bed, motivate. You got a fun group right there. Awesome. Well, thank you, Dom.
Yeah.
Thanks for showing us the group.
group are open to sponsorship.
Hey, maybe the Yeti Hockey can sponsor your group or something.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm going to bring all the hockey boys out here and get them working hard up the hill.
Noah, we're looking at you.
Yeah, try to get you out here, Noah.
He said he's gonna come.
Okay, perfect. All right, thanks, you guys. Wow, look at that snow come down. So 6 inches reported.
Bye.
Bye. 6 inches reported on the scale. But more snow has fallen since 5 a.m. when that snow report was taken at both Vail and Beaver Creek. So just amazing. You know, we've got 6 inches in the last 20 hours. It's 21 inches in the last 7 days. 36 inches is the base depth, and then 93 for the current season. So we are closing in on the 100-inch mark already this early in December. Let's give you a look at what's happening at Beaver Creek. We just wrapped up the huge Birds of Prey Alpine Ski Race event. I'm still seeing so many fun pictures on Instagram and Facebook of everyone's experiences out there, people getting their pictures with some of the ski racers. River Radimus doing so well for the Americans on Sunday's race. And then Alexander Kele taking first place on both days. Pretty amazing. Val Daly has some great stories about him, and he loves it here. He not only calls this kind of a second home because he dates Michaela Schifrin. He spends a lot of time here in Edwards and at the gym with her, but he just likes the feeling at Beaver Creek. He's done very well here. But Beaver Creek, we're rolling into a lot of the events happening at the Villar Performing Arts Center. And Ori Bolo will take the stage this weekend, and this will be at 8 o'clock on December 10th, and it features an acoustic trio. So it was close to being, it is sold out. Okay, it was close to being sold out yesterday. I just see now it's already sold out. You can always put yourself on a waiting list, but only 530 seats at the Villar Performing Arts Center. So if there's a show that you want to see, and we've got the entire calendar for the season, maybe you could even buy someone a holiday gift by getting them some tickets. Now, the next thing that we'll have is the Nutcracker. We have several performances of that, whether they're matinees or evening shows. And this is presented by the Vail Friends of Dance. It's our local dance athletes that are going to be out there. You can buy your tickets for this. This is a really cool thing to take the kids to. Really gets you into the holiday spirit. The costumes are amazing. The talent is amazing as well. So look into that. And then something that Carlin and I are excited about is this Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, the musical. Okay, I love this claymation when I was a kid. Herbie, I Want to Be a Dentist, Bumble, everyone. I love this show. So this is the musical. If you love claymation, you're going to want to see this. And we've got a couple of showings of this. So if you can't make it to one, we've got the other ones. Reserved seating starts at $65, and children are $45 for this also. So that's on the holiday schedule. And then we're going to have Veronica Swift with the H2 Big Band playing some awesome tunes. We'll have the Canadian Brass. They'll be here as well right before Christmas. And then right after Christmas, Asleep at the Wheel will be taking the stage on Tuesday, December 27th. And then Led Zeppelin 2. This has limited availability, everybody. The 29th. This will be at 7 p.m. Reserve seating starts at $45. So if you love the Led Zeppelin experience, this is gonna feel like it. So it's gonna be like a ultimate rock concert right here in Beaver Creek. I love that you can have a wonderful powder day or a great sunny groomer day and then come to this world-class theater that's actually underneath the ice rink at Beaver Creek. So it's really cool. Tickets are on sale right now for all the different shows. ValarPAC.org is where you can find out more. And they do, once again, have their full lineup all the way through April. A lot of times they'll add shows. They're going to have comedy. They're going to have dance. They're going to have classical. And they're going to have some of these fun big names coming in as well. Now, a few other things that are going on. The Alpine Arts Center, they're doing their annual holiday market. Alpine Arts Center is such a great resource for us in the Vail Valley. They do a lot of things with kids. For the adults, they do cocktails and canvas, cocktails and clay. They team up with the town of Vail to offer discounted classes on like ornament making. The last day to buy some handmade gifts is today. So we've got a lot of local authors and artists that are going to be spotlighted through here. Bookworm is involved with this as well. So stop by Alpine Arts Center in the Riverwalk. Super great place to do a little shopping, grab a bite to eat. They have a lot of different great stores down there. So that's what's going on down there as well. So just a couple of ways to get a jump start on your holiday shopping. And then we want to remind you, we've got our giveaway today. It is Colorado Gives Day. So Eagle County has a special Eagle County ColoradoGives.org website, which helps the money stay locally to all of our different nonprofits. And your dollars go further if you donate today. Through midnight today is when you're going to want to give. And there's so many different nonprofits that resonate with everyone in the Valley. This is your day to give. Now, if you give, we want you to DM us on our Instagram page, Vail Valley Live. And if you do, this great Smart Wool size large men's base layer could be yours, along with Vail Mountain coffee and tea card. And we've got a Hydro Flask coffee mug, outside television branded. So this is going to keep your hotter things hotter longer or colder longer, whatever you want to put in there. You'll be good to go. So if you're feeling giving today, so are we. And we wanted to give something back in honor of Colorado Gives Day. So once again, you got to donate. Don't lie. This is not any time to be, testing your character. You want to be giving, and then let us know who you gave to, and we will let you know who wins this prize when we get everyone all sorted out. So, okay, let's take it back to Dom and find out who he's run into at the base of Gondola 1. All right. Wow, look at your hat. Okay, your hat, your jacket, the snow totals are increasing by the second.
Yeah, Trish, I switched it up. I was going around asking people in line. Everybody's strictly business right now. They're like, no, we don't want to get interviewed. We got to focus on all this snow. So,
what are they,
I
World
left
Cup
the skiers
racers?
alone. Yeah. Apparently, I was like, well, I think you missed Birds of Prey. I think that was last weekend. So,
yeah.
But hey, training for next one starts right now. So.
Yeah. Hey, nobody's timing you up there, all right? Like,
right.
Oh my gosh, that is so funny. Okay. Well,
yeah. So I decided I'd stop over here at the International Bridge because a lot of people don't know where that is, but it's right in front of Solaris. If you walk down the street just a little bit towards the river, you'll find yourself at International Bridge, which I believe the silent discos are happening around this area on occasion. So, I think the one happening this Friday is in Lion's Head, but then the rest of them will be happening right here. The rest of December.
Definitely.
So
Yep. We've got one going on December 9th in Lion's Head and on the 16th. And then on the 23rd, we bring things over to Vail Village. And have you ever listened to these? Have you ever done the silent disco?
I personally have not. I've been that person that walks by and goes, look at all these weirdos just dancing in silence. But they look like they're having a blast. I need to join them.
Yeah, yeah. You know what? It is. It's become pretty popular. I know Beaver Creek was doing it on a weekly basis. They do it all through Reveille, Vail, and everything, and it's just kind of a fun little thing that goes on. So yeah, they do have that going on 4 to 7 in Lionshead this weekend. We're also doing that Santa Fun Run with the Ugly Sweater contest, and they've got the 5K. So it'll start at 8:30. It's leisurely, as you can see just by these outfits. It's not serious. Like those people would be interviewed. Like they would let you interview them. All right. Like
Yeah, yeah.
they're not like, visualizing the course.
Right.
Like, hey, but you know what? Maybe those people in the line, maybe they weren't supposed to be there. Maybe they were supposed to be at
Oh,
work.
maybe.
So it might be a little
Maybe.
witness protection
Yeah.
program. Yeah. That could always
Yeah,
be.
their identity is being hidden. Maybe if we offer them to blur their face next time, maybe they'll do them.
Yeah, totally. They could wear one of those really scary snowmobile masks. You know?
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
we'll say
But,
we.
but, but Trish, I was gonna ask you. So, how many ugly sweaters do you have?
Well, you know what? I have an ugly sweater dress. Okay. So that's been, it's like a whole chimney. It's got like a little black cat. It's got the stockings. So my mom
Okay.
found it for me, and then she mailed it out. I don't have time to shop, so she found it. So that's usually my go-to for the ugly sweater events, and I
Yeah.
usually wear, it's like a sweater dress. But there's some good ones out
Okay.
there. I love them.
Yeah.
My family, if we all get
I,
together for Christmas, we usually do like an ugly sweater night, and it's a lot of fun.
yeah.
Do you
Yeah,
have
those
one?
are great. The best one I've seen. I was gonna ask our viewers, hey viewers, where do you guys get your ugly sweaters? Because I am in the market for a new one. The best one I've seen so far is one that says "I love dumps," and it was of a snow dumping.
Yeah. Oh man, I've seen some good ones. I'm trying to think of
Yeah.
there was one with like White Claw and Santa Claus or something.
Okay.
Um um sleighing it, and it's like a
Oh yeah.
sleigh. My
Yeah.
nephews have all those and everything. So it's a lot of fun to get those. So yeah, make sure you got your sweater for the ugly sweater contest. Yeah, you can go online. We've got those Amazon trucks going up and down I-70 all day long, and they are probably filled with these awesome things. So okay, Dom, we're gonna let you
I,
go. Oh yeah, what else do you have?
I no, I'd like 'em to make a recommendation. Maybe we have a week long or one show for Vail Valley Live that's dedicated towards ugly Christmas sweaters, where we all wear them
Hey,
and show off
maybe.
what we got.
Oh yeah. Okay, that's a good idea. Okay, let's get that going. I'm gonna have to borrow some sweaters so I can have a different one for like each day. And then and maybe the viewers could vote on that.
Yeah,
Okay. Hey,
there we
so
go.
I did let Jerry know that you can buy the Yeti tickets in advance. Oh, and Paul Richard from the UK. So Paul is watching from the UK right now. He's currently on a cruise ship heading towards Cozumel, watching you guys. I can't wait to be with you in Vail in January. Paul, I'm so glad you're on that wonderful trip. Cozumel sounds pretty good right now. But yeah, Dom, you'll get to meet Paul. He'll be in town for a while. Okay, Paul, thanks for chiming in, and thanks for watching it this morning. Okay, all right, we're gonna take it to a break. I think I'm gonna pop out to the gondola and see what we have going on outside, out at Archer 20. So stick with us.
In the extraordinary, we're free to discover more together. Experience it for yourself this winter. Get your lift tickets today.
It's all waiting for you. Inside here. Explore the slopes coast to coast and everywhere in between with Epic Pass.
This season in Vail, the possibilities are limitless. After a lesson with world-class instructors, there's so much more to see. more to explore, more incredible terrain, and legendary back bowls. Every lesson sends you further. Unlock the skills, grow the confidence to experience more mountain than ever before. This season, discover more about Vail with a lesson. Book ski and snowboard school at vail.com. Vail, like nothing on earth.
Have I got a secret for you? Sales Spectacular from the Columbia outlet. It's not just fleece anymore. 2 for $50, mind you, which is amazing. Sorel boots are at the Columbia outlet, all from $50 to $89. Plus, with your savings card booklet, save an extra 10% off when you spend $75 or more. Castle Rock or Silverthorne, it's the place to be at the Columbia outlet. See you there.
In the extraordinary, we're free to discover more together. Experience it for yourself this winter. Get your lift tickets today.
Hi, I'm Peggy Ziglin, fashion guru and stylist for the outlets at Silverthorne. I'm here to share with you an amazing place called the Colorado Welcome Center. We've got fabulous brochures on all the nearby places and towns and things to do right here while you're in Summit County and visiting the outlets at Silverthorne. And of course, pick up your Elite Savings Card booklet, offering you fabulous discounts and a rewards program too.
Okay, you're on.
Hey, here we are. We're live down the face of Tier 20. This is the Cascade Lift, right outside the Grand Hyatt Vail, Cascade Village, for all the people that live here. And if you want to get here and not have to worry about many lift lines, this is the best kept secret. You can always take the bus, the shuttles that go through Westville. It'll drop you off right at the top of these stairs. Take all these stairs down. You're going down, so gravity's working with you. And then you can hop up. This will get you up towards the Pride Express. You can go all the way back down to Lion's Head if you want. So that's what we have going on over at Tier 20. So I just want to remind you another way to get ready to go. Hey, another thing I want to remind you about, we have some giveaways. Getting a little wet out here. We'll see how well the Smart Wool pulls away the moisture. This is a men's size large layer, base layer. We also have your Hydro Flask, mug, outside television, and we've got a Vail Mountain Coffee and Tea gift card. So how you win this is if you give today at Eagle County Gives, the Eagle County Colorado Gives.org website. Let us know who you donated to. It is Colorado Gives Day. And then we want you to basically DM us on our Instagram page, and we'll pick a winner. We'll let you know who it's going to be probably tomorrow or the next day. So, a cool way to win. Not sure if Dom is ready or if he's out and about, but let's see if he's ready. Dom, hey,
Yes.
I thought I got to see the snow report. I gotta see how much it accumulates on my hat, and it's looking pretty good right now.
Hey, yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, Trish, you don't look as bundled up as usual. It's not that cold, is it?
No, you know what? It's not that bad. I mean, I'm not really prepared. Like, I don't even have my jacket zipped, but and I don't have sensible shoes on today. So I thought, look at these things. Like, I'm getting snow in my ankles. So please wear the sensible shoes today. Wear those Sorels, those cute Sorels. That would be good for you to do today. See, I almost slipped into this drain down here. Look out, everybody. Hey, but thanks so much for all your reporting today, finding those wonderful running group and everything. So, yeah, I think we're ready to call it. You gonna go back and home and shovel?
That's my game plan. Go back and shovel. But I just want to say real quick, it is insane how many people know you, Trish. Every person I run into to interview, they're like, oh, I know Tricia. Like, Tricia's doing the weather like normal every morning. So let me talk to her. So I'm impressed.
Well, you'll just be making more friends day in and day out. All right. Hey, but Dom, we're gonna give one more weather report, and we're in a winter weather advisory today, tonight, tomorrow night, all the way through like Wednesday night, Thursday morning, still a few more showers. So we'll see what we're gonna get after this 2-3 day total, because it's pretty amazing how much is coming down. You and I both have talked about the roads. The roads not looking pretty good this morning. So make sure you take it easy, keep it slow, allow those plows plenty of time to get out there, and allow the cars around you plenty of room, because that many times can really avoid an accident. So we've got a few people coming out here right now, looking ready. We'll be opening this up at 9. All the lifts open at 9. So get out there. We're dropping ropes over at Beaver Creek. Where are you heading this morning? Vail. What area?
Wherever the powder is. I don't know yet.
Wherever the powder is.
It's going.
Okay, perfect. So thanks everyone for watching. Thanks Paul from the UK for watching from the cruise ship on its way to Cozumel. Thanks Jerry for watching, asking about the Vail Yeti tickets. Yes, you can buy those in advance. You might want to do that before the Viper game in Breckenridge. And Dom, thank you for being a part of our show today.
No, thank you, Trish. Always a pleasure.
Okay, all right, we'll see everyone tomorrow, bright and early, 7:30 a.m. Remember, you can always watch the show anytime on Facebook and YouTube, but if you're watching live, we'd love to hear from you, so chat with us.